Network, KK Gaming, coming at you with another game of Plants vs. Zombies. We are on level 2. We're starting on level 2. So let's see what goes on here. So, we're going to hit this little button here and start level 2. Okay, so Crazy Dave says, "Evening, KK Gaming. The zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can, and you'll be A-O good." A-O good. Sounds like something I would say. Very much so. So we'll do that, this. Let's go ahead and use you. Let's use Mr. Chomper. Ready, set, plant. And for this round, I like to put all the little puffer shrooms here to kind of stay behind this, unless I absolutely can't. And then we'll just do this.
The zombies are coming.
Oops. Let's put you right here. You see how the sun doesn't come out of the sunflowers that often. But we are waiting. There we go. For this round, since we kind of have this many, it's dark and we don't have a whole lot of sunshine coming out, then we'll go ahead and just do this. Just go one at a time and just do one row right here. I probably should have put the little puffy shroom right there. Alright, we'll put that there. Let's put down another sunflower. You here. And you can kind of really get this level cleared with just your little puffy shrooms. But it's not as much fun as when you have your when you have your little guys here with the pea shooters and the little chompies and everything. Here comes the old man with the underpants. He gets mad because you broke his... He tore the newspaper up in his hand. Cool. Now we get to buy some cool stuff.
Brains.
Planting and destroying zombies. Okay, so we're good with you right now. I think we'll go to the next level. Start putting down our pea shooters. So you see that they're all coming out of the graves. Put another one in. And this level's almost done. And what have we got here? We have sun shrooms. Give us small sun at first and normal sunlight later. So Crazy Dave again. Hey, you've got 270 end coins so far. When you collect 750 coins, I'll sell you something really neato. I say neato quite a lot. That's kind of funny. Excuse me. These cost 25, and then like he said, it'll give you a little bit of sun at first, and then it'll go to regular. So you see the little bit of sun, it gives you 15, and we can still plant more of these. It just takes a little bit longer because it does only take 15 at a time until it gets larger. But we can keep planting, and once I get these, I can do the larger size, the 2 rows, actually, excuse me. So, let's put this little guy here.
Brains.
But these little guys, once you put them in the ground, they do kind of collect sunlight faster than, of course, the sunflowers. Okay. And sometimes I'll collect so many of these sunshines that I forget completely what I'm doing and have a complete squirrel moment. You can ask anybody, I get kind of squirrely pretty quick, or I forget what I'm doing. So, okay. No, you don't. Okay, so I've got all the sunshine. So this should be, there we go, it starts to get bigger. Okay, so Mr. Pea Shooter, get you here just to stop you from eating all these darn things. Okay. Because he's like so uncool right now. Okay. Now we can definitely start doing some major plantifying right now. Yes, I said plantifying, don't judge. Okay, so we're on our first wave out of 2, so you got 2 little brain thingies right here. And the ones won't come out to attack until the last round. They just like to hang out and do that for a while. Take this down. We're going to grab some more sunshine. We're going to take this out. I'm going to put another little walnut there. And if we get to a large group, we'll just use the cherry bomb. love this guy with little underpants and everything showing and reading his newspaper. I still wonder what he was watching. It was so interesting that he got mad that you ripped it. Alright, put down the last shroom, or walnut. The shrooms have already been put out. Let's see. We can do that and just set up another row of our little pea shooters right here. Alrighty, and here we go with the little metal heads again. And there it is, come back up out of the grave. Okay, for Gigglies and Grims, we'll just do this. Keep an eye out on this little guy right here, because he's getting a little sad. Use these little face expression changes. I should have thought about putting a repeater right here. Okay, so we've got this little guy. And what is he? He is the fume shroom. So he shoots frooms that can pass through screen doors. So we got the little guys, sounds like. Yep, our little screen door zombies right here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. We will do 4. Let's put this little guy out here. Yeah. Then we can take this little guy out too. So here we go with 2, 3. Again, we're just going to start building up our defense. Okay. And then from here we'll just work our way up.
Are coming.
Good thing I put it down there. Haha, I used my noodle. Alrighty. Just keep putting these little guys down here, and we're gonna put down more sunshine. Super easy to play, but a lot of people don't play a lot of computer games, and that's cool. Like, there's no judgment. This is a judgment-free channel, of course, because I ain't about that life right now. So what we're gonna do is, come on, okay, let's put you down, little guy, and watch what he does. Alright, so we are all down, and now it's time to rip, rock, and roll. Okay. Here comes the little screen door guy. I'm gonna put him here. Watch what he does to this thing. You see how they're hitting it. It's not really doing much. But this thing is going right through. And at this point, what I like to do with the little guys here, I'll take them down and start adding more of these little Fumi shrooms down. That way we have everything situated and I can focus on getting rid of these stinking zombies on my lawn. Some days, I mean it, I choose life, especially when it comes to my brains and zombies. Forget about our coins up here. I'm notorious at forgetting. Okay. Okay, so this little guy. This is our wonderful grave eater. It's a grave buster. Plant it on a grave to remove the grave. This makes life so much easy when you do this. Hey, want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. Sure. Alright, and hey, when you save up to 5,000 coins, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Check you later. So this guy's like my best friend on this level. So let's do this little guy and you, and you know what, let's do the frozen pea. I'm okay with that. Okay, now because they look like this, I like to put the little mushrooms right here.
The zombies are coming.
Okay, good job.
Brains.
I'll show you what this little guy does once I get to the 75 sun that it requires. It's pretty neato, like he said. I love that word. It's just one of those words that you can't help but say. It's neato. Okay, so we've got another two-wave round going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and put you there and you there. And put you here. It's a cone guy. Okay, now watch this. He eats it. Then again, you have to always remember to watch out for that, because you will get coins every time you get rid of a grave. Our mushrooms are planted and we are on our roll. I know people are probably like, why in the name of good sweet life did she choose to play this game? Why not? It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's a game that anybody can get into, even if you don't play games all that often. You would enjoy this game because of the fact that all you're doing is planting plants and killing zombies, basically. And they're cutesy. They don't have anything major, you know. There's nothing bad about this game. It's just a fun, cool kids, you know, family game, if you will. And that's okay. It's okay to play games that people would consider childish, if you will. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and that's fine too. Just one little sunshine here, and then he'll grow up. I'm gonna put my frozen right there. And we're gonna put this down. There's one. Frozen. I have a tendency to forget a lot of times about these coins, which is not good, but you know, that's my lot in life to forget things quite a bit, and now it's not good. The best thing to do is wait till they all pass. That way you can get all of your things out without destroying anything or without having to eat it, because that's a pain when they do that. Okay. We've got puppy shrooms here. Just go ahead and put these down. Let it go. This guy and just put down a new one. That way we're not sitting here with a little guy that's not doing so well. And now we're getting up to our last wave. Oops. Put that little guy down. I forgot all about him. And at this point, if I don't have the little cherry bomb guy, just... what is this? The almanac. It says the Suburban Almanac keeps track of all of your plants and zombies that you encounter. So we can view our plants here, and we've got, you know, a pea shooter, sunflower, cherry bomb, and it tells you when it's a normal one. The recharge speed is very fast. sunflower, and that's also fast. The cherry bombs, it'll say here it's very slow. This is slow, slow. This one's fast, 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 and fast. So we'll get some that are very slow, honestly. You can view our zombies. We have our regular zombie. A lot of these that we're doing, this is a medium one because he has that cone on his head. He's a medium pole vaulting zombie. He's fast and then normal after he jumps. This guy's got a high toughness because of his little pail on his head. He's got low toughness. He's normal. After losing his newspaper, as we saw he's pretty fast. So his toughness is low, but his screen door toughness is high. His weakness is those fume shrooms, which we've all seen them. Alright, ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's like Whack-A-Mole, actually. It's just like hunting squirbows. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, it's just like that, but instead of squirbows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you. It's like Whack-A-Mole, guys. So we're still protecting the house. Okay. See it, then it gives you I like this round for that one reason, that you get to do this and it's like super fun. But I'm weird, I like things like that. So we got a psychedelic looking thing coming up here. And this is the Hypno Shroom. Makes a zombie fight for you. Wonder why. We got a new little zombie here. So if you go into your almanac, view your zombies. We haven't encountered him yet, but you'll see. Okay. So we can go into our almanac and look at this little guy here. He sleeps during the day, which is all of these guys do that. All of your nighttime zombies will sleep through the day. But this little guy, single use on combat, makes a zombie fight for you. So what we'll do is I'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm not a big fan of that football player guy, but it is what it is.
The zombies are coming. Brains. Brains.
Poop. So making that one little mistake may or may not hurt us in the end, but we will definitely find out. Alright. As I always say, just call me Brittany. Because I did it again. Okay, and here comes that guy. As you can see, this little guy likes to eat, like any hungry teenage boy. So we made a mistake. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. It happens. See what happens. That little guy ate it, so. See? I like that. He does that for you. And then he runs away and it kind of saves you some time, energy, and patience so you don't die watching, you know, watching him eat your yard like that. Alright. So, we got another mushroom. Okay. So, we'll look at the almanac. We'll go view, this is your view zombie, very high, and his toughness is, he's very fast too, obviously. So let's go to our almanac and let's look at this little guy, the scaredy shroom. He's normal, but he's a scaredy shroom, so he stops shooting when an enemy is close. Kind of like a turtle. Who's there? Whispered scaredy shroom. Voice barely audible. Go away. I don't want to see anybody. Unless it's the man from the circus. So I'll show you how this little guy works. So we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7. I will, yeah, let's use them, why not? Okay. I usually wait to get a little bit more to put this little guy down. So, put another one down.
The zombies are coming.
You can always, they're predictable as to where they'll be when they start. So I always like to start here, here, or here. That way I know if any one of them come this way, I'm going to be ready for them. So. Alrighty. So here you go. He shoots long distance. And until I get the grave buster down on this, I can't put anything else down here. So, it's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of how I roll. Okay. Alrighty. These shrooms, they're pretty good on distance, but they really are little. They are little whiny babies. In my opinion, anyway. But that's my opinion, nobody else's. That one gives you 1,000 coins just because, you know, Dave is awesome. Crazy Dave. Looks like it's not doing anything to deter anything as far as loading up anymore. I have no clue what I'm saying. Oh, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna move this little guy here. I need to get some more sunshine. Sunshine here and make it 75. And make an extra 15, we'll get up to 125, and then this little guy will grow. It's pretty neat how they do everything on this. lot of times when you put your plants down in here and you have this whole thing covered, they will sit there and they will remove one of your spots and put another one of these here. So, one of their little grooves here. So, it sucks, but that's the way it is. Kind of was me not wanting to go through and plant down another one. So of course, as you saw, I dug up a little walnut and put down the psycho shroom, so he went away. So we have an ice shroom which temporarily immobilizes all zombies on the screen, which we got our dancing zombies. Let's put you down. I always want to make sure you have a defense right here at all times. So, that way you keep a good track of your, of what you're doing. Okay.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
First row of defenses are out. Do this. The original game that they had, this is Game of the Year edition, had the actual MJ zombies, which it was funny, but you know, he's the man, and you can't beat MJ for nothing. And don't judge me because I grew up listening to him. Okay, let's see. See? Usually you want to make sure that you get him before anything, because he'll spawn more little guys. Well, at this point, I'll just put those up. Unsuccessful in getting him before he would spawn. But it is what it is. This little guy looks pretty menacing, if you ask me. Alrighty, this little guy is our Doom Shroom. It destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its wake. So this little guy is pretty cool too. I played this game obviously multiple times. So we're just gonna put down. I'll put you down. So yeah, we have a lot of graves here, which once you get a little bit farther in this particular level, because we're on level 2.9, so
The zombies are coming.
ooh,
Brains.
alrighty.
Brains.
Just keep these little guys going. Keep collecting sunshine, putting down our defenses so those stinking zombies don't come after us and eat my brains. Because, you know, okay,
Brains.
let's put you down. Oh, my allergies are bothering me today. It's not cool. We're gonna start planting more because we need to get rid of these really quickly, so that way we don't get a whole infantry full of zombies coming out of the graves. Let's put you there. Just building up more of an offense. I really want to show you in this round what this thing does, but I might actually save him for last, because it's pretty neat what he does. For those of you who haven't played, those of you who have, well, you know kind of what happens, and how cool he is. So, he will not fail to disappoint you, you know? He will not disappoint you. I assure you that. Okay, a little Fumi shroom down. Okay, let's do this. And we can set these here now, so let's do this. Put another row of puppies here. Whoa, did not see that one. But when you want to do this, you can't plant anything on those craters until, you know, things change. And a lot of times if you're playing different levels and you have that doom shroom, it will grow back. It just takes a little while for it to respawn, for the crater to go away. Because I have these things, you know, so I have my defense so cleverly put out there that I can sit here and do this with no issue. So what we'll do is let's get to do this. Boom. Our zombie friends. We would like to visit for a midnight snack. How about ice cream and brain sound? Sincerely, the zombies. Okay, so we're getting into our last level of this round, where we have everybody that we're going against. And, ta-da!
The zombies are coming. Brains.
So, I like to save those for later. And these are more my defense. Put this little guy down. Okay. Might as well. I have nothing for offense except for these little puffy shrooms. Okay, we can go ahead and do like this. This is pretty cool when they do this. Hold on. Nope, nope, nope. I lied. A love-hate relationship with these final rounds, because sometimes they give you stuff that's really good and other times they don't. So. Little guys can go ahead and attack. I can't quite put something down there just yet, but you see how the arc is fixing itself, if you will. So. gonna eat this little guy. Rounds like this I really enjoy playing because there's so many of them to actually go after and to fight against that it makes it fun to sit there and attack. So okay, let's put you there and you there. Penny Pincher achievement. Oh, we have our lily pad. Now our lily pad lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. So, what level do you think we're going to next? Why don't you guys check out and see? This is Karen from KK Gaming. Hoping to see you guys next time on KK Gaming channel. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Slap a like up there. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down button. It is quite okay with me. But as always, I want to say thank you guys so much for sitting here and watching me play a fun game. I'm going to let these little guys fall off like that. And with that being said, we will go ahead and exit out of here. You guys have a wonderful afternoon.